And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Manchester United facing Real Madrid.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Eusebio. This is Kroos. Fernando Hierro. Hierro. Blaise Matuidi. Eusebio. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
That's deftly cut out by Nesta. Federico Di Marco. Cleared away by Hierro. Forlan. Intercepted effortlessly. Eusebio. Can they forge ahead? And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely!
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course, the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Shevchenko. This is Kroos. And they need to get tighter. Shevchenko. And now Eusebio. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Forlan. Plenty of support here. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Oh, big chance! In it goes! A three-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Florian Wirtz. Composed and patient passing. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Nesta. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Blaise Matuidi. Shevchenko. Shevchenko. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
Substitution for Real Madrid. A lopsided contest, 4-0. And into the last 20 minutes. Forlan. Mbumo. Now with James. And support available. Larsson. And here's Larsson. Larsson. Given away by Manchester United. Eusebio. Luis Diaz. United doing well to regain possession. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Manchester United, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Kaká must take the lead here. And it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Action underway once more. Let's see if United have the wherewithal to square the game. No-nonsense clearance. Kaká. Ronaldo on the ball. Back with Kaká. And it's United's turn now. Nuno Mendes. Now Son. A danger here as he runs at them. Forlan. And he's through here. And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Ronaldo. Intercepting it intelligently. Difficult to stop him. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Well, in the final analysis, a bit harmless. Ronaldo. And Bellingham. Chance to put them in front. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. And a short corner, let's see. Growing pressure here, and another corner. That is that for the first half here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Kaká. Clears it away. Diego Forlan. Mbeumo. Wirtz. Real chance. Well, the challenge was clear. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Palinha. And take it away. Ronaldo. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Kaká. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And a textbook interception.
Well, United have played well today, but they've had great backing from the fans. Just listen to this noise.
Spinazzola. Florian Wirtz. No, high quality defending. Ronaldo. He's in with a chance. And there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Manchester United facing Barcelona.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Spinazzola. It's a fine United move in the making. Sound piece of defending. Jean-Luc Dompe Diarra. And United regaining possession here. Harry Kewell. Now with Forlan. He must finish! And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Well, back underway, and that should really shake up Barcelona a bit, you would think. Jean-Luc Dompe Diarra. Now, who can he play it to? A good and fair challenge. Fabregas. Jean-Luc Dompe Diarra. Fabregas. Nicely timed tackle. Florian Wirtz. And on to Kuhl. Larsson. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
So 2-0 now. The first half here comes to an end. So back in business here, and it was a below-par effort from Barcelona in the first half. Will they fare better in the second? Forlan. And on to Kuhl. And he might be through here. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Harry Kuhl. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. But quick thinking defensively. Almada. 30 minutes left for play. Pirlo. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Pirlo. Well, it's attractive football, but they need effective football. They need a goal. Here's a change for Manchester United. Mbeumo. Florian Wirtz. And now Larsson. Chances on. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Almada. Pirlo. Cleared away comprehensively. Good-looking sequence. Reece James. Wirtz. Diego Forlan. It has to be! And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. 5 minutes to go. Andrea Pirlo. Jean-Luc Dompe Diarra. He has teammates around him, and that is the end of the game. It goes down as a United triumph. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Manchester United facing Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Florian Wirtz. Very quick thinking there. And in with a real chance. And there the move will end because it's offside. Close though. Toni Kroos. Jairzinho. Wayne Rooney. Jairzinho. So a throw in for Real Madrid. High pressing and good high pressing. Jairzinho. Rooney. Mbeumo. Wirtz. Larsson. Now with Forlan. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Martin Ødegaard. This is Kroos. Oh, surely. And a goal here from Toni Kroos to put his team in front.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. That is that for the first half here. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Well, he's certainly not alone. Kroos. Return to Jairzinho. Not the best clearance. And a goal! And you've got to say, they definitely took a deflection off the defender.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Mbeumo. Wirtz. Palhinha. Really clever pressing. Mbeumo. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Jairzinho. Oh, big chance! Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Martin Ødegaard. So plenty of forward momentum. He must finish! Hierro, well aware of the threat around him. Saka. Jairzinho.
Well, I'm not sure United have been at their best, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving their team on.
And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid versus Manchester United.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Alexis McAllister, and Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And collected tidily, he had plenty to think about. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Rashford. Big chance to get them on terms. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Forlan. The textbook interception. Bellingham. And Rashford. Forlan. Chances on. Schmeichel. Rashford. Well, it's all about passing. Can't miss, surely! And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Kuhl. And now Larsson. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Did well to clear it away. That is that for the first half here. So back underway with United looking to plot a route back into this game. Mbumo. More than decent this from United. This could square the game. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. So the ball is running again at 2-2. And Tim Howard has it now. And Bellingham. Can they forge ahead? Well, he could have put it away again, but credit to the goalkeeper.
Well, the way he's playing, he's surely going to get his second goal soon here.
Clears it away. High quality defending. "20 minutes remaining. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Nuno Mendes. Alexis McAllister. And level it is. In the closing moments, can Real Madrid change that? Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Bellingham! Well, from that sort of range, he really should be testing the keeper. No wonder he's frustrated with himself. Hierro. Is with Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid versus Manchester United.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Gerrard. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So back in action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. Palinha. Larson. Rivaldo. Petit. And a simple clearance, a good one. Steven Gerrard. Forlan. On to Mbappe. A really top-notch piece of defending. And the attack coming to nothing. Mbappe. Now with Rivaldo. Forlan! And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Diego Forlan. Forlan. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession. Mbappe. What can Real do from this position? Hierro. And almost at half-time, Real Madrid with the lead here. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts.
Well, from an attacking point of view, it's been a very good performance. I've really liked the way they've got the ball from back to front, then how the forwards have got away from their markers, and the speed of their attacks as well. It's been...
So into the second half, and no doubt about it, United really need to lift themselves. Petit. Diego Forlan. Attacking. Oh, in with a chance! Great movement. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Well, on they go again. And Real very much in control. Upamecano. And into the last 30 minutes now. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. And a confident clearance. Might be a chance here. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, let's see this again. Look at the bend he gets on this. That struck so cleanly. What a good finish.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. A lopsided contest. 4-0. 20 minutes remaining. Spinazzola. Larson. Diego Forlan. Rivaldo. Emmanuel Petit. It's with Rivaldo. Is it going to be? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Mbumo. And now Larson. Larson. Given away. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Manchester United taking on Liverpool.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Out for a Liverpool throw. Pellegrini. James. It might be. Danger averted. Spinazzola. Not the best clearance. Well, nothing comes of it. Domenico Berardi. And now Larson. Liverpool in a position of menace. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Opportunity to go ahead. Oh, did so well to deny him. Oh, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. Dunk. Guendouzi. And now Larson. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Guendouzi. Pellegrini. Could be. There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them. Good value for it.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? Mbumo. And played the pass well. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, underway again. Advantage Liverpool after the first 45, but a long way from being settled. Domenico Berardi. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Larsson, now with Di Natale. And stopping the danger. And a confident clearance. Di Natale. And fine goalkeeping. Dunk. Just knocked it out of there. Domenico Berardi. A chance to whip it in. James. Good tackle. Liverpool have the ball once more. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Now looking dangerous here. Can he finish them off? Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
United have been getting two substitutes ready, and both will come on. Five minutes to go. And teammates around him. Vinicius Junior. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
And the referee blows for full time. This goes down as a Liverpool victory.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It is Manchester United up against Bayern Munich.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Smuggled away. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
David Beckham. Salamakers. And does well to keep it in play. Casemiro. Beckham. Bayern have given it away. Bumo must take the lead here. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Beckham. Gary Lineker. Promising move this from Bayern, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Forlan. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Upamecano. Forlan. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Thomas Müller. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So into the second half, and Bayern left with a real mountain to climb after what happened in the first 45. And he did what he had to do defensively. Lineker. And taking it away. And the danger is averted. Müller. Now Casemiro. Alexis Salamakers. And Bayern couldn't hang on to the ball. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Just knocked it out of there. Palinha. Well, as we approach full time in this one, Stuart, no escaping the conclusion that United are bossing this.
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
Could reduce the deficit, and still danger here. And that is the end of the game. It goes down as a United triumph. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, nights like this.